this is the cliff dwelling that I made, and the Pueblo people used to live in these 800 years ago, and they were in the cliff dwelling 600 years, but they went away to New Mexico, and they didn't live in the dwellings anymore. And I went to the dwellings, but we didn't really get to go in them, because it was closed, we just saw them from far away. And there would be a big cliff over sheltering the city. There would be thousands more of these buildings, but I only made like a section of one. They had these built with rocks and other types of material like clay and stone, and then they would stick these branches across the tops so the roof wouldn't fall in if there was another one on top, like this. They would also make ladders to go up through all the different rooms and stuff. There's the houses here. There's a tower for most of their granary stuff. And then there's this underground pit part right here. And that's where they would store their food. And then there's their wood, there's bark, they have leaves and grasses, and then corn that's unchucked, and then corn that is chucked, and then a little papoose, and beans and potatoes, plates, jugs.
Can you describe that?
And then this right here is a grinding stone. So they would take this and they would roll it back and forth, and they would make stuff to make food. Okay. So how the Pueblo people made their fire is they would dig a pit, put rocks around it, put sticks in the pit, and then light the sticks on fire. And then they would take the pots and with water that they needed to boil and other stuff, and they would put it in the fire. So the fire would go out on the outside of the pot, and it was in a pit, so it was easier for them to not spread the fire and hurt people. And then how they got their water was that there was a big cliff here, and the water would seep through, and they would chisel down and kind of make like this stream. And when it rained, the water would seep through the mountain into the stream. And that's how they got their water. So how the Pueblo people got their food is that they would kill mammals like deer and muskrats and stuff, and they would use everything. Hide, bones, meat, guts, all that. And then also they would farm up on the cliff top, and that's how they got plants and vegetables and stuff.